Sup, guys, this is Baseball for FPC, and this video requires a little bit of background. So I'm doing some PvP in Iron Keep, and I encountered this hacker here. Now, I only started the video about halfway through the fight because I wasn't actually thinking of recording, and then about, as I said, halfway through the fight, I was like, hey, I should probably record this just to show you guys, because it's hilariously sad. And then it gets hilariously awesome at the very end. So it gets better at the very end. So anyways, this guy who I said I'd been fighting for a little bit now, I had chipped his health down to about 50% just by regular swings, and then I lined him up and got a backstab. My backstab landed about 1500 points on him, and at the moment that I did the 1500 points, his health skyrocketed back to 100%. Now I thought that was weird, so I did that like 3 or 4 more times, where I got his health down, landed a backstab, and his health went back up to full. And so I was like, alright, this guy's definitely hacky. It seems that whenever a certain amount of damage had been done, his health would go back to 100%. And so I guess he wasn't really attacking me. He started setting up the prism stones that you see on the bridge. I'm not sure at all what he was trying to do. Usually the host sets up those prism stones and you have like a fight club here. But I don't really like doing that. And so those prism stones were set up by him, and then he commenced to throwing corrosive urns at me for the next 6 minutes. Now, just from the footage that I had recorded, he had thrown about 160 of these. Now, if you don't know, stacks only go up to 99, so he definitely has some hack that allows him to have infinite number of items. And as I said, he's been spamming these for about 7 or 8 minutes, 3 or 4 of which he was doing before I actually started recording. So he's thrown upwards of 200 or more of these. And so he ended up breaking all of my armor, all my rings, my weapon. And so I was just trying to figure out a way of dealing with this guy, because I didn't want to die. I didn't want to lose my humanity. So I was coming up with a plan of how to bait this guy into the lava. And so first I was trying to get another backstab to see if I could trigger what it was that would boost his health up to 100 again. But my backstabs, because my sword is broken, only do about 200, so I don't think that hit the threshold that the hack needed in order to trigger full health again. So anyways, I was trying to come up with a plan, and I finally figured it out, although it took a really long time to execute because he kept on throwing those urns. Each time he threw one of those urns, if it landed basically anywhere near me, then I would be staggered and my animations would stop. So it was really hard to run, and my idea was to start sprinting and then to use the light attack on the Smelter Demon Sword, which is what I'm using. And that'll fling somebody up in the air, and I was hoping to toss him over the edge. I've done that a couple times now, but you don't get... It's kind of difficult to do just because of the timing, and you're not exactly sure whether it'll actually fling him over the edge or not. So I keep on trying to heal, he keeps on interrupting me. This goes on back and forth, until finally, I get what I wanted. And that was probably, it happens at the very end of this video. But it is one of the most satisfying kills that I have ever gotten, just because of, number one, he's a hacker, and number two, he's been annoying me really a lot, spamming these urns at me. So yeah, you can skip to the end of the video, or you can continue watching. I wanted to show you all of what I had recorded just so that you could know the pain that I went through while I was fighting this guy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and watch till the very end. And until next time, later.